Hello and welcome back to part 2 of coping with COVID-19. I'm sure many of you are aware that limitations seem to be everywhere. Limitations has now become a normal part of our culture and society. There's a limitation on cleaning products. There's a limitation on how many toiletries we can purchase. There's a limitation on physical space between people. There's limited store hours. Limits are everywhere. So today, I would like to talk to you about 4 limitations to consider as we continue to persevere through this pandemic. Number 1, I want you to try to limit your alcohol consumption. Alcohol is a drug and it is a depressant. So those who are predisposed for depression need to be very, very careful with the amount of alcohol they consume from day to day. Number 2, the second thing I want you to consider to limit is your sweets and carbohydrates. And I'm talking about added sugars. I know. I love sweets. I understand how addicting sweets can be. I understand the need and the pull to eat sugar. I love sugar. However, researchers have shown that sugar impairs memory, sugar also facilitates depression, and sugar can also be the catalyst for dementia and Alzheimer's. We have to be very careful about how much sugar we are putting in our system. Try to get your sugar from more natural things, such as fruits. The third thing I would like you to consider limiting is your recreational screen time. Bored in the house, bored. What do? Watch TV, play games, surf the web, binge watch. Be very careful about how much screen time you have per day. Professionals recommend 2 to 4 hours of recreational screen time. Researchers have also shown that screen time has a lot of potential negative consequences. Too much screen time impairs information processing in the brain. Too much screen time starts to overproduce dopamine in the brain, and that's when we start running the risk of addiction to screens. And also, too much screen time has been linked to a decrease in impulse control and a decrease in the ability to focus and maintain your attention. Number 4, decrease your exposure to negative information. I know we want to be informed. I know we want to be in the know, but there's a lot of negative information out there about the pandemic and just in general. The proverb tells us to guard our hearts. We have to be very intentional on what we allow in our brains. Guard your heart, for from it comes the issues of life. What we put in our heart manifests in our behaviors and in our emotions. So we have to be very careful about what we allow in our minds. So I encourage you to put things in your heart, things that are helpful, things that are beneficial, things that are healthy, and things that are healing. I want to thank you for your time, and I hope this video was encouraging and helpful. Have a wonderful day.